Hi, it's Malcolm here and welcome to another vlog or vlog update. And today I want to talk about the overhyped system, which we've talked about a couple of times over the last few months. And it was introduced back in the 8th of on the 8th of the 10th of 2017. It's a lay system and it's a place lay system, so you know the risks are not massively high. Although, you know, it does sometimes pick up those odd higher selections, so you've got to be a little careful. But it's kind of been doing all right. Now, the thing is about this system that the author originally or does show that you don't select January, and I actually ran it in January, and if you saw in one of the other videos, I did actually make profit. So it kind of worked, although I did start the bot a little bit later in the month, so I kind of missed the first few days, and this system for some reason does have a bit of a funny fit on the first few days of the month, as it did this month. But it's now up to 16.53 points, so it's actually not doing that bad at all. And so if we examine the actual results here, which we got 36 selections so far this month, 67.92 strike rate, which is actually better than last month again. So the strike rate's been going up, and the really nice thing is the average losing odds has been really down at 1.04. Last month was 1.2, slightly higher, but this month it's dropped down to 1.04, so that's really quite good, although that changes day to day. I don't think it's been a particularly great day today, although I think it's if we have a look at the bot, which I'll just get for you now. I had to stop the bot a couple of times over the last few days because we had a lot of server updates coming through, so I've had to update the server, reset the bots, that kind of thing. So as you can see today, we kind of broke even really. We had, sorry, today, no, yesterday we were okay, that's right. So today we're 0.5 points up on so yeah, we didn't have a terrible day. We had 2 winners and 1 losers, and yesterday we had 1 winner and 1 loser, so a little bit of a points up there and a little bit today, so all adding up gradually to the system. So it's not too bad. I also took a quick shot of the actual bot results. Now, I don't know if you remember, but I started them around the 8th of the 1st. That's when I started running the bot again, and of course it's been up, but so far I'm up 35 points since I started following the selection. So the other thing is I've actually turned the maximum odds to 20, but I don't think that would really matter a lot, because I don't think, if we have a look at the daily or the daily selections and the prices, you can see that, you know, generally they're down at the 1.1412. I mean, it's almost, you know, one of those perfect kind of systems that people go on about. All right, so there are some bigger ones at 5.9, 5.16 there. You know, there are bigger odds coming out here and there, 8.85 there, but it generally doesn't lose on them. But you know, there could be a first time for that, so you can't really say that. But 8.78 there. But generally you can see most of the prices are actually quite low, so it's a nice little system that seems to be doing very well. There is a second version. I don't know why it disappeared, but I've just reshared it, so I will bring it back up here. This is Overhyped Feel. The dates will be different now. It was put in a lot earlier than this, but it doesn't really matter. And if we come down, we will see that this one is, yeah, doing similar. No, it's doing slightly worse, isn't it? The other one was 16 points up. This one's a little bit worse. It's a little bit of a tighter system, but still, it's doing okay. If we have a look what it done in January. I say that January is already here because this one I saved with January already unticked. So as you can see, January actually made profit, and it has made profit in February. It's a little bit down overall, but month by month it's 14.76 and it's 13.1. Generally it's slightly down on the other one, but it's quite an interesting sort of variation on the original, so it may be worth looking at. I actually like the other one, and I've just stuck with that, and as I said, I've got 35 points up. I mean, that's amazing over a couple of months. I mean, people go on about, you know, oh, I want 20, 40, 50 points or whatever, but generally a system that produces, you know, 5, 10 points constantly over, you know, month after month, you can't argue. In fact, let's have a look what the system did actually do last month. If I find the original system, so it goes back to the 8th of the 10th, wasn't it? So it's been around a while as well. It's not like it's a new system. I'm just going to pause this one. So if we have a look at this one, so yeah, January, this one only made 4.52 points. I told you that I made a bit more because I missed that, and so I'm actually up to 35 points because I must have missed quite a bit of a bad run in the beginning of January. So you know, I don't know why, but I'm certainly up a lot better. But this one's up 16 points. You know, so, and it's not really a dangerous, it's not what you call a really dangerous lay system because it is on the place market. So it's quite cool, and it's certainly one of mine. And although I'm showing it as a test bot, you know, obviously this is one that's been tested as far as I'm concerned, and it's a good little system. So yeah, thank you for watching. As always, please thumbs up if you like the video. Go across to prratings.co.uk if you want to find out, get your free system, which you can find at the top. Click here and you can get your free lay step system. It just opens up a little thing, put in your email address, and you can get your free lay system. I'm thinking about putting a new one up soon, so you might get another one as well. Okay, as I said, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.